Hershey and Keegs Show.
Welcome to Hershey and the Keegs Show, starring pitcher Mark Herschman and his personal catcher, Mike Keegan. Every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. live from the Governor's Comedy Club radio studio. Thanks so much for listening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Tuesday night. We feel all right, and it's going to be dynamite.
Oh, God, Nevin.
With the late Jimmy Walker, right?
I don't think he died.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Although he might have.
Sorry, JJ.
He might if he hears that. That was nice.
We are here. This is going to be a great night, guys.
It really is.
You joined us on a great night. Not only are we joined by Mike Keegan, Mark Herschman, and Sally, but it's actually Mark Herschman's birthday eve show.
Oh, that's tonight?
Yep, this is the eve of the birthday of Mark David Herschman.
I didn't know that. Wow. Okay,
no, I know
cool.
you didn't, because it's not really a big deal to you.
So it's so embarrassing that you even mentioned that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's not like me to have the attention pointed on me.
I know, right? Exactly. I'm sorry to do that to you.
Not usually a fan of that.
But
okay, well,
it's birthday eve. Are you excited?
Yeah, no, I guess I am now. I'm got caught off guard by that.
Yeah.
It's not like I mentioned it to you 3 minutes before we went on air to mention my birthday being tomorrow.
It's not like I've been thinking about it all day.
No, you're right.
You just mentioned it to me right before we went on.
I didn't drop hints and innuendos since yesterday. Yeah. So I'm excited that the show fell the night before. It's always nice to have the anticipation building up, like Christmas Eve, and the night before Thanksgiving is always the best night of the year. The night before Christmas is the best night of the year. Well, now the night before MDH's birthday is the best night of the year.
That's right.
And you're going to be part of it right here, you people.
You're all part of it. You've all decided to be part of it.
All of
it's
you.
going to be a celebration, bitches.
Yes, celebration, good times. Cool
now it's like the family at home prepping the house for the big...
they're prepping. They're prepping. Although it's interesting, as I left the house, they all gave the illusion that they were falling asleep and not caring and not doing anything. So obviously, when I come home and the house is riddled with balloons and streamers and things like that, they'll have caught me totally off guard.
What if they don't, though? That'll
No, that wouldn't happen.
Come on, don't be that way.
You walk in, Max is running around throwing confetti. I know that's what happens.
I'm figuring Grucci's over the house right now doing fireworks, getting prepared.
Now, say your birthday fell on a Tuesday this year. Would you cancel the show for your big birthday?
Cancel the show. We would have had I would have expected a big cake in this place.
All right.
No, I don't. There's only one of us that cancels the show for haphazard reasons, and it's not me.
Man.
So
that was cold.
Yeah.
Really.
So I know you have to get.
It was for his mommy.
It was from
that was one of the time. It was one of the weeks, but let's not go there.
I came here tonight with a terrible injury to my eye.
You do have something. You did come in with an oozing, dripping left eyeball.
Something messed up my eye.
Horrible looking.
It is dripping. I think it's just tears. There's no pus. I don't think.
No. Well, we're not going to check.
Pink eye.
Yeah, conjunctivitis, pink eye, scurvy.
Yeah.
You have something going on there.
We'll find out when we all have it tomorrow. So.
That's right. That's exactly right. I'll wake up with a birthday present and conjunctivitis.
Well, I still remember when COVID was just called the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Like, it was so early on. Mm-hmm. And I'm engineering. I'm sitting right next to Mike, and an hour and a half into the show, he actually announces, "Yeah, I have pneumonia." I'm like, "What the?"
Yeah. Pneumonia.
Wow.
We've been sharing potato chips.
Right. It's not that new thing. It's just regular old pneumonia. Meanwhile, it was COVID, and I gave it to Tim Saliani.
Well, he had it bad, right?
Yeah,
and you got it from Carla, though, right?
I got it from Carla, then I gave it to Tim, and then Richie Byrne was here. Somehow didn't get it, probably because he had a lot of other chemicals in his body.
That resisted it. Yeah.
No,
I think you have a little allergy or a little scratch cornea.
That's
what
it
looks
definitely
like.
scratch cornea. It's just like irritated.
Yeah, so you'll go check it out tomorrow. But well, I'm glad that you bulled through your illness or whatever it is that you have going on
at all costs.
And you're here. And I
want to know though, what like tomorrow? What is a Mark David Herschman birthday day typically like?
You know what? Stacy actually had asked me a few days ago if I wanted to take the day off from work, and for us to do something during the day, go somewhere, take a ride somewhere, and I had said no, because I kind of like being at work. Because they make a big deal out of it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like I don't want to miss out on that.
Yeah,
I'm not missing
I
that
get
shit. Yeah.
They all, there's like 27 people who disingenuously sign a card and they hand it. So I love that.
It's a nice feeling. I love Facebook on your birthday.
Oh,
like there's
wow.
nothing there's nothing better than having Facebook on your birthday.
So I'll be at work. There'll be a little like, we're gonna have a cake. Oh, don't have a cake for me. I like the vanilla with the strawberry frosting. So we'll do a little cake at work. Maybe a couple of pizza pies, and then
Nice.
We were going to go to dinner tomorrow night, but Anna, my middle daughter, had to work, so we went to Croxley's for dinner tonight instead.
Right.
And then Maxie has a basketball game tomorrow night anyway, so it'll just be work and a little family gathering at the house, and then off to church for Max to play basketball.
All right, cool.
That'll be it. But
you know what though, as a father, that's a good day.
Yeah. No,
it's
it's
family time. Watch my son play some sports.
that's it.
That's all you need.
That's all I need, and it's going to be a good day.
And people foddering over you.
Oh my God, I can't even wait. That's just the best part. At midnight, I always wait to see who the first person is that drops a beautiful message, and that person gets points. So I'm not saying it should be you, but I'm saying you should consider it. I know that there was a lot of activity. There was a big weekend for Governor's Comedy Club podcasts. There was a big weekend for Silly Sally and Tony and Keegs. So let's talk about that. I want to know exactly how that experience was, and we have a couple of photos from the event. So go ahead and tell us how that went.
It was a big deal. It was really cool. I guess
Jones Beach Band Shell, is that what it was?
The Jones Beach Band Shell.
Okay.
So what it is every Friday night for the next few weeks, they're going to have live music there. So it started out that night. There was a Led Zeppelin tribute band. This coming week is a Beatles tribute band, I believe.
Yep.
There's going to be a few others. It's going to culminate with I guess on the 28th with a Billy Joel tribute.
Well, how everything should culminate with a Billy Joel tribute.
I
Yeah.
agree.
They usually do the Billy Joel tribute band the last weekend.
Yeah, that's
of
the
course.
most exciting. This is
Yeah.
Long Island. This
And-
is Billy
yeah.
Joel country. So yeah, it was really cool. So I guess what is it, about 2 weeks? Tony and Sally sent out an email saying, they're doing this, and Gov's Radio is going to be a part of it. We're going to host the shows and bring out the bands and stuff.
Right.
So I'm like, awesome. I was looking at when I was going to be available, and I'm like, definitely going to check out the Billy Joel one. We'll see what happens. And then a couple nights later, the booker here from Governor's called me up and she said, listen, we're going to have the show start off with a comedian. So I want to see if you want to come down. We're getting this opportunity. Governor's now is getting behind this thing, the comedy club itself. So they're like, we're going to send a comic over there. You're going to be the guy.
Great.
I was very honored.
Yes.
Super honored to be
Of
the
course.
guy that they chose.
The first one ever. It's like,
And I didn't know what to expect because I've done so many shows where it's daytime, you're
Right.
opening for a band. One of the worst shows I ever did was up in Hartsdale, New York. I was opening up for a Black Sabbath tribute band.
right.
And nobody wanted to see a comic.
Nobody.
These are all these metalheads
Right.
who want to see Black Sabbath. And it was just the war. People were throwing shit at me. So,
They wanted to see.
Bad.
They wanted to see Izzy Is Born.
Yeah, exactly. They were the worst Sabbath tribute band also ever. It actually wasn't even Ozzy Sabbath. It was Dio Sabbath.
Oh God, that's bad shit. Okay.
It was bad. So I didn't know what to expect because it's like it's daytime. It's hot out. People are just going to be
Hot,
getting there
on the
it's
beach,
a half hour before the band
distractions.
goes on.
Yeah.
Everybody's there to see Led Zeppelin.
Right.
Dude, it was awesome. Like,
They
it was-
loved you.
It was really, really
They
cool.
loved you.
Yeah.
I did know a lot of people like in the front row, so
Yeah.
like, they were super into it. And that got the people behind them into it. So that kind of like was the thing.
I was worried about sound at the beach, but everyone heard you and
That
they were
too, 'cause-
thrilled.
Yeah, thank you. Because outdoor, the sound is usually terrible.
I
for a
heard there were
comedian.
people that were actually on the beach and they were putting shells in their ears and hearing you tell jokes about corn dogs.
If you hold a conch shell to your ear, you
Yeah.
can hear a chubby man on stage.
Did you just tell a joke about the governor of New Jersey? That's phenomenal.
So it was cool, and it was weird. It was like I didn't know any of the details really. I didn't know how much time I was supposed to do.
You just knew you were going to bat.
So I'm figuring maybe I want to do 10 5-10 minutes before
Right,
the band goes
at
on.
most.
So I'm like, how much time am we do? He goes, I figured 20 minutes or so. I'm like, Jesus Christ, 20 minutes. This could be the worst 20 minutes of my
20
life.
ghastly minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
But it wasn't.
It was not. It was really fun. The crowd was into it. And you know, it was like half of the crowd that ended up being there because people were still filling in. The place ended up being packed for the Zeppelin show, which was awesome.
Phenomenal.
The Zeppelin band was great.
Yeah.
They were awesome, weren't they, Sal?
They were really, really great.
Yeah, we stayed for the whole show.
I find Zeppelin noisy.
Yeah.
And they were great.
They were great because you know what? He wasn't screaming like Robert Plant. Like he had
Right.
He didn't really have like the Robert Plant voice, but the music was awesome. It was on point.
And they were so Led Zeppeli. They were called
Led Zeppeli. That's the only reason I heard there were going to be Zeppelis at the beach.
Yeah, that's why you
That's
went.
the only reason we went.
No, I don't want the pay. Just give me the Zeppelis.
I'll just take the Zeppelis, even if they do contain lead. I don't care.
Well, I had gotten some good feedback. Do we have the photo from? I got a feedback. I got a text message from an audience member.
Oh, boy.
That let's see if Sally can punch it up. So there is.
Well, first we were kind of in the corner.
Yeah.
And Tony did such a great job hosting. We're
going to get into that.
He got the crowd
We're
into
going to
it
get to
right away.
that. So this is a photo of.
so-
Will you let me know when it's up, but people can see it because I don't want to talk without.
Well, as soon as I put it up, they'll see it and you can
Okay.
talk. But we were kind of like after Mike went on, the 20 minutes ended, and we were kind of like ducked in the corner because we were just kind of getting out of everyone's way, and people were all night long were coming up to you like they'd have that look, they'd wander around, they'd see Mike, and then they'd kind of like look at their shoe for a minute, and you could tell that they were thinking, do I bother him or not? And then they'd have this look on their face like, I'm gonna bother him, and they'd walk over, they'd be like, you were fantastic, thank you so much for being
we love
here.
you, Jay Christopher.
But anyway, so we're standing around
And I was just like, can't you guys see him trying to enjoy his show?
Right,
here?
Jesus.
Christ.
this lady who
Yes. So this is one of my daughter Anna's very close friends' moms, Lisa, who's a great lady. If you can zoom in a little bit, I don't know if you guys are watching.
Yeah, I did. I changed pictures.
Oh, that's good. So that is a photo that she had taken of her daughter Ava, who's Anna's good buddy, wearing a Hershey and Keegs hoodie that her mom had bought her.
Coolest thing in the
So
world.
she had no idea that she was going to a show where there was going to be anything to do with governors.
Yeah.
As she told it to me, her sister dragged her out. She wasn't looking to go out that night. Yeah. And next thing you know, she's like, I know that guy. And it was from the show, obviously. So you have Lisa there. You have Ava Bear with the sweatshirt. And,
representing.
So I think it was so cool that
was really good. And she was right behind where we were sitting.
Right.
Too.
That our net cast that wide now. We started out as a little show, and now we're still a little show.
Look where we've come, though.
We've come far.
We've come to people representing us at the beach,
and that was cool. It was a proud moment. So little Ava Bear is representing, and they enjoyed you. And I heard you did terrific. And I heard that Tony was well represented also. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get a hold of him. Maybe we'll try, Sally.
Do you want to do that now?
I asked Sally before the show if I could ask Tony a question about the other night, and she wanted to ask him too. She had not discussed it with him. So
Mark.
He did a phenomenal
Mark
job.
brought something up, and I was like, I can't believe he said that, because I was actually making coffee this morning and thinking the same thing. So we're going to ask him.
It's interesting. And this was days ago that she has not broached the subject with him that I've been thinking about it, because that's what I do most of the time is think about this show and how I'm going to make you successful in life and me. So we don't. This is the beauty of live radio. We don't know, is Tony going to answer?
I don't know if he's going to answer. I don't even know what you're going to ask him.
You don't know.
Let me clean my eye.
Go ahead and take the gook out of your eye. Yeah. Put some Visine in. What do you think of my cup today? I took this from the house.
Dude,
and you know what it is? 'Cause I go through that crackling water bottle and I'm done with it in minutes. Yeah. So now instead I have this large cup from home with ice and water.
In baseball.
And I took this from one of the Yankee games that I went to this year.
Beautiful.
And I'm enjoying ice cold water, and hopefully people like the fact that I'm not crackling a bottle.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Okay, hold on just a second. I'm going to put you in the air.
Big T.
So we got Tony Walker.
T-Dubs.
Tony?
Mark, I've told you a million times, no matter how much you call me, I'm not going to kill that bird in your plant.
It's interesting. I was on your show today, so I thought it was only fair that you come on mine. And I will tell you that I broached the subject that I wanted to talk to you about with Sally before the show, and she had said that actually she wanted to talk to you about it too, but because she had forgotten to, or she hadn't.
But just to interrupt you, like, are you in like a wind tunnel or something?
Yeah,
Are you falling down a hill?
Can you get out of the Midtown Tunnel for a second?
What does it sound like?
It sounds like
it's better. Were we on speaker or something?
Are you on a pogo stick? What were you doing?
It sounds a lot better now. Yeah.
I'm on the road. I'm actually about to pull up to our house.
Okay.
In about 30 seconds.
Well, we're not going to keep you long, but just stay where you are in the car.
But
Were you
was
holding the phone outside of the car?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. He keeps the window open sometimes. Well, he actually talks on speakerphone like all the time.
Okay.
But now he's moving around again.
Can you take the rotary phone and put it back on the hook, and then just don't move?
Stop moving.
Any better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Stop shaking the phone out the window.
But
okay?
I was saying to Mike that Mark brought what Mark's going to ask you about. Mark brought this up to me when he first walked in, and I said to him, I was like, I was actually making coffee this morning. I was thinking the same exact thing. So I don't know if we're both wrong, but he wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, so I'm going to bring it up to you. And again, well, just to remind people who are not familiar, Tony is the manager of Governor's Comedy Club podcast radio studio. He is Sally's
just say husband,
common law husband.
Just say husband.
Husband is fine.
Fuck's
and he has his own show Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. They're on constantly. And he's also he's a comic.
He's a comic. Yeah, he's a stand-up comic, and he's a friend.
A good friend, tender, good kisser, and he. So what we wanted to talk to you about, Tony, was that I had seen a picture from the other night, and of course I heard so many wonderful things about the night, and I noticed the picture that when you came out to warm up the audience before Mike came on, you were wearing your shorts with your one regular leg and your one prosthetic leg. For the people who don't know, he has a prosthetic leg, and I was curious to know that. Did you come out and did you address the audience with a joke about your leg? Did you address the subject whatsoever? Was it a non-entity in your mind? Let's talk about that. I want to hear how your feelings about it.
Do you think I should have addressed it?
No, I just wanted to know what happened. Was there any? That's probably the largest crowd that you've performed in front of, I'm assuming, where you don't wear shorts when you go to Governor's when you're on stage, right? So I assume that it was something that maybe you did address or you didn't. So I want to know what happened. Tell me.
So you're assuming that the audience was just so appalled by what they...
No. I don't think there were anything.
We were at the beach. I would have opened up with a pirate joke, I think.
Yeah. I guess my point is I just think that you are so cool about it and it's such a natural thing that it didn't even... In your mind, you didn't even think for a second like, hey, maybe I'll go ahead and bring this up just so people... aren't looking at me, or just tell me what your mindset was, if anything. I'm curious, as Sally was.
They don't even notice it because at the bottom of the shorts, my penis is sticking out.
Nice.
I was thinking about that when I was making coffee too.
Yeah, she was.
No, all right, sorry, I don't mean to be stupid. No, in all seriousness, no, I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
And that's what I thought was cool. Like I was like thinking about it. I was thinking,
terrific.
He didn't even mention it, and I just thought that was like so awesome. Like it wasn't like the center.
Yeah,
of
I guess
anything.
that was what my point is. It took me a while to get there, but the fact that he didn't mention it was amazing.
He was like some kind of hack comedian. He would have probably brought it up right away.
Yeah.
We're at the beach. Watch out for the sharks. Or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That would have been good.
And
Actually, next time use that one. That's good.
I just might steal that because we're doing it again this Saturday. So I just might steal that.
Open up with the shark. Open up with the shark bit. You blew that last night.
We think you're cool, but do it differently next time.
No, I just think it's terrific. I guess that was my point. Is that the fact that you just went and did your thing and didn't make a mention of it whatsoever and didn't feel the need to. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, I appreciate you saying that. I don't want it to define me, and I honestly don't think about it. I mean, you don't walk out there and say, "Hi, I'm Mark David. I'm Jewish." You know,
Well, yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
does.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
It's kind of my whole set. Come out on Thursday. You'll see about 20 minutes of Jew time.
Of Jew talk.
So, bad example. Terrible example.
But yeah, Tony, you did a great job and got the crowd into it right away. Introduced Governor's Radio and Governor's Comedy Club, and it was a good job.
Did you do a little time, Tony? You just went up there and just said, "Hey, this is what we're going to be doing every week, and we're going to bring a comic on." Was there a little levity, or it was just straight business?
Yeah, I kept it to business, but I was joking around a little bit. There was a guy sitting right in the front who Mike knows who I'm talking about. He went up to Mike before the show, and he has seen Mike before. I think you guys might have even known each other a little bit. The guy with the long hair.
Yep, Don Sticks Mangieri. I met him at a show. I was opening for Al Jardine of the Beach Boys.
Oh yeah, we heard this terrible story. Yeah,
at my father's place. Oh yeah, I was talking about it with Jackie. Yeah, but
so yeah, this guy was sitting right in the front. So as soon as I came out and just started doing my thing, this guy was cheering like crazy. He was so excited. So I bounced off him a little bit. Just reacting to the crowd. I did maybe a tiny bit of crowd work, as I was doing the announcements. But it was mostly just, we're Gov's Comedy Club podcast. We have all these great shows. We're giving away passes to the club. Please like our YouTube channel. It was all just a lot of stuff like that, But I did try to pump them up. Who's getting ready for Zeppelin? Who wants some comedy first?
Yeah, he's a really good host.
You're a good host,
and I'm
Tony.
just not saying that. Like, he is really... Because I would tell him, I'd be like, yeah, baby, this is not for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he is a really good host.
I think you're natural at
He's
this,
very
Tony.
comfortable in front of big crowds. The bigger the crowd, the more thrilled he is. And he's just really... He's really good
an
at it.
attention whore like the rest of us.
His voice is so good.
He's got a
do
good
have- yeah.
voice.
Thank you very much.
He's very natural, and
he's got that, like, low-tone voice.
Yeah,
that,
like the bravado or...
you don't scare easy, that's for sure. You've obviously been to hell and back. We know that. So I think that probably has something to do with the fact that he can...
He has a good timbre in his voice.
He can look that beast in the eye like he did on Saturday. And we're proud of you. We love you. Thanks for taking the call from us, Tone. And go back to smashing your phone against the window of the car or whatever you're doing.
Rubbing it on his chest hair.
Put the fan back on.
It was actually the flapping of a bird that I'm trying to kill over here.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Tony.
Thanks a lot, Tony.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate the kind words.
You got it, buddy boy.
Okay,
See
bye.
you later.
I don't want to make
Okay.
the whole show about that night. There were two quick things I wanted to talk about.
No,
though.
we got all the
First
time in the
thing
world.
is, first thing is when Tony and I were talking to the guy
Should
that was
I-
running the thing.
Should I keep Tony on?
Again,
Oh, no,
Okay.
you can,
Are you there?
Tony and I, we were talking to the guy
He
who
hung
was
up
running
already.
the thing, and
Oh, he left.
the guy goes, the band's a little apprehensive about having a comedian go on before them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy's like, they don't want you. They're like, does he move around a lot? We don't want him bumping into our stuff, and
Yeah.
maybe he shouldn't be on the stage. Maybe he should just be on the ground with the people. And as soon as I heard this, it pissed me off because I'm a professional. I know what to do on the
Yeah,
stage.
you're not gonna
I'm not gonna start.
you're just gonna start. I'm like, does he think he's gonna start playing drums
Yeah, am
or
I
something?
gonna grab the guitar and play Freebird?
You say, wait till that 10-minute chunk of that Stairway to Heaven.
I know
You're gonna do.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I really felt like saying something to them, like you're not the real Led Zeppelin,
Right,
Exactly.
exactly.
Fucking relax.
Right.
And so it was just like that was one thing that just pissed me off right before I went on, and made me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
Well, it didn't show because
good.
you're great.
Thank you. And it
Yeah,
was
and
fun.
I was so happy that it was you because really nothing throws you. And
Yeah,
so,
no.
like a lot of people would be like, how many minutes? How many? What's it going to be like? And you're just like,
Nobody can throw you.
Chat.
nobody can throw me literally.
no one can throw you.
Nice cheap fat joke there, Mark.
I'm Robert Pant. I'm Robert Pant. You can't.
Robert Pants.
I'm Robert Pant. You can't go on and tell jokes like that.
But Sal, you're right though, because
What's
really.
so funny about Mark? He's got like 10 of these in his head, and
All
he's just
day.
like trying to
I can't stop.
He's trying to like pick like
This
which
is why.
ones.
You wonder why I don't sleep? Because this is my.
Flimmy Flage.
I'm Jimmy Rage, and I'm pissed off about Mike
Osborne
Keegan.
is so funny.
I just can't stop. I
I'm
don't
gonna
sleep.
drive home and think, is he Osborne?
Yeah, I got a million of them.
Just at one point we're sitting there, and this is kind of inside baseball if you don't know Long Island comedians, but you'll get a kick out of this. I'm sitting there, and I just see this weird looking guy walking back and forth. He's got these binoculars. And then the last time he walked by, I go to Tony. I lean over to him like, that guy looks just like Rich Walker. Sure enough, I see Sally wave to him.
I know. I go, it is Rich Walker.
Oh,
and they
my
both like
God.
look at him. They're like, really? But he was like walking around with binoculars.
What was
like
he, was he looking
like,
at birds, Richie, or what was he
No,
doing?
it was nighttime, and I'm like, we're like, you're right close to the stage. Like, why do you have binoculars? He's like, I like to come down here sometimes and look at the ships.
Oh, okay. So he just happened to bump into
Just happened to bump into him with binoculars near the women's bathroom.
Oh,
and
man.
we're like, sure.
Yeah, sure. Rich.
Better known as ships.
Yeah. so it was a little surprise with Rich Walker there, but it was a really fun night.
He'll go far and wide for a spot, huh? That's amazing. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
Yeah, the Billy Joel one I'm going to go to. Maybe if you're not doing anything.
I have it written down on my calendar. Actually, the one was it August 28th? Is that what it is? Yeah, I'd like to see. It's not Mike Del Judas though.
No,
okay.
it's Captain Jack.
Okay, they're another excellent one though.
Yeah,
definitely. I've heard them. They've been at a couple of the local Long Island
Yeah, I think
outdoor
they were
park.
at,
I like them because they do like the hits, but they also like they do like a handful like ones that I feel like you're a really big fan. They'll play.
They
and
do
you're
some
like,
of the Billy Joel's new stuff.
Like they'll do things like sleeping with the television on, or they'll do like
I
things
love that.
yeah.
Well, so I think I've talked about this on the air before, but one of my favorite Billy Joel songs is a song named James that he did. It was on the Turnstiles album back in the 70s, and it's about a close friend of his that they kind of separated. And one of the reasons why Max's middle name is James is because of that song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love that. But because of that, James Taylor is my favorite musician.
All right.
So I've always loved the name James. So that's part of the reason, yeah.
That's cool to know. I always wanted to, I never hear you really talk about music that much.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of music you're really into. I know, we're friends. Like, I don't know.
So,
do you sit around and listen to music?
Yeah,
Are you a
I
music
listen
person?
to a lot of music, but I have a very eclectic taste in music. So, as a kid, all I cared about was the Doors and the Beatles. That's all I wanted to listen to. And then, probably by the time I was 12 or 13, I was getting big into James Taylor, still into the Beatles and the Doors. And then, most of my childhood was spent driving around the back of my parents' car throughout the Rockaways, just listening to CBS CBS 101.1. And then I went through a big rap stage. Like I also love like Slick Rick and Montel and all that stuff. So you name it. If you can sing along with it,
nice.
I'm down.
All right, cool.
I'm down.
Mark is down, just in case you guys were wondering.
If you want to go with me to that show, though,
I
the
definitely
one
do.
with the Slick Rick show in Jersey.
We'll have a lot of fun.
Oh my God,
and Slick Rick is awesome live.
I love Slick Rick.
I was telling you, I saw Slick Rick. It must have been 2002.
Yeah,
I was going to Adelphi University. I saw somebody walking around out there. Maybe somebody that works here. So
sure
Slick Rick, Adelphi University. Word apparently didn't get out, so it was me and two of my friends and the basketball team. That's all it went to see.
Phenomenal. Well, we're gonna go. It's October. If anyone wants to go with us, we're gonna make a little trip. I think so far the people that have responded they wanted to go are me, you, and Sue across the street. She wants to go.
Me, you, and Sue. That's
and someone else mentioned you think we can get a bus. I don't remember who that was, but somebody else mentioned.
The three of us?
No, there was someone else who wanted to go, thinking that we could. It was one of my Valley Stream people, I think. I don't remember. So someone's over there waving.
Here.
Do you know who that is?
I think so. It looks familiar.
Hi. What's the matter, babe?
Hello.
What's happening here?
We have a little birthday surprise
what
for you.
the hell is this? Oh my God!
It must be someone's birthday coming up.
Wow.
The whole fam's here. What's up, guys?
Is this Are they surprising you, or
no? The whole Hersch clan's here.
Or are you surprising me with them?
And I'm surprising you with them. We're
wow.
So yeah, take a seat on the couch. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna talk.
Wow. My family is here. Silly Sally, did you surprise me with this, Silly Sally?
I don't know who these people are.
Wow.
I'm gonna call security.
Keegs, did you do this?
I did it. I did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think. So so there you go. You have Max he's the boy in the picture. Then there's Anna, my middle daughter. Then there's Stacy, my only wife, and Samantha Rose, the college girl.
That's
Actually,
right.
if you don't mind, Stacy, do you want to sit next to Mark?
Mike?
Mike, sorry.
Yeah, Stacey, come
And
on.
then the three of you, they're actually headphones if you could find them and put them on your head. Stacy, kind of sit closer to the mic. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know how this whole thing came about, and are we keeping him here for the remainder of the show? Or is just going to be a little spot?
Keep him here for the remainder of the show.
Are we going to go?
We're going to talk. We're going to talk to them.
We're going to go on with our
birthday.
business. Okay, so
go on with our business. But I also want to say, Mark and I were talking about what a typical day in the house is like for Mark David Hirschman birthday party.
Right.
So he said you guys went out to dinner tonight.
Right.
And typically, he wanted to go to work tomorrow because he likes when they make a fuss about him at work.
So instead, now you brought my family here to make a fuss over me here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can you guys all hear through the microphone? You can hear through the headphones over there?
Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Samantha,
Okay,
you
good.
can hear?
I feel like I'm on a spaceship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to know how long in the making this surprise was, because I don't do
It
surprises
was
well
basically
usually.
today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of forethought
But
into
there might be
it.
more surprises coming up. You never know.
Oh, wow.
So,
Oh, my
so yeah, we're going to
God.
continue with the show, but I just wanted to say hi to the Mark Hirschman family.
Should we have them say anything? Or
Of course.
Any, you guys want to say happy birthday,
Anybody
Dad? You want to
say anything to
sing?
Dad for his
We're not
birthday?
gonna sing.
Wait, Anna, don't you have dance tonight?
No, it was already over. It ends at 8:30.
So you guys were plotting this whole time along,
Yes.
Correct.
Mom told me.
Wow.
I was almost going to tell you.
Max is terrible keeping a secret.
Yeah, you always say I'm bad at keeping secrets, but
Max
it's him.
is terrible. So speaking of Max, actually, on the way home from Max and I went to the Met game the other day. And on the way home, I made a call to Mark Malusis, who we interviewed from WFAN Radio.
Okay.
And in the middle of the conversation, I was on the radio, Max and I started arguing on the air. And I almost forgot for a second that I was on the radio with Malusis.
Really?
And that Malusis was like, Hirsch, what are you doing?
Focus.
And he thought it was hilarious that Max and I were arguing because
What were you guys arguing about?
Oh, you were arguing over who was pitching.
Oh
for
yeah,
the
so
team.
I had said to Max, because obviously you know that we're obviously diehard Yankee fans, but we'll go to Met games once in a while. DeGrom was
go there
pitching
for a
on
ball.
Sunday the other day, so I had told Max, I had talked to Malusis about DeGrom pitching, and Max is like, DeGrom is not pitching, and I'm like, no, he is pitching, and then Max is like, no, he's not, he pitched last night. So we're going back and forth, and Malusis is like, yo, the show's over here. So Max was on the radio.
Who was right?
No, of course I was right. It was, yeah, of course I was right. So yeah, we went out for dinner tonight. We had a very peaceful, typical Hirschman dinner. Stacy didn't
really.
complain.
It's not peaceful.
It was
Stacy didn't complain.
Was it peaceful?
So
Never.
let's go ahead before we go on to the next subject. We'll talk about this. So we had wings. We ordered 20 wings at Croxley's, and this is part of the story. It's $27 for wings for 20 pieces of wings.
It's up there.
And
Cool.
Stacy, who is not always the easiest when it comes to going out for dinner, decided that the last 3 chicken wings were too skimpy to not say anything. So she wanted me to go ahead and bring it up to the waitress that these 3 wings should be swapped out for 3 other wings, larger
Correct.
wings. And I was not at all whatsoever going to do that. I wasn't at whatsoever. So at some point I got punched in the arm for not doing it. And the waitress came over. I did call Natalie over, and I said, Natalie, and then I pointed to Stacy, and Stacy said, $27 for 20 wings, 3 of them being very tiny. We know it's not your fault, but can you bring them back and see if they'll swap them out for a couple of bit larger wings? And they did, and we got 4 larger wings instead of the 3 puny wings.
They went above and beyond.
So
And Natalie
Do you think
made
she's
fun
listening?
of. She made fun of the puny chicken wings and said that they must not be well fed. So.
There you go.
Dad, I told Christian to watch. He's watching right now.
Oh, Christian. Hi, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
Max's buddy Christian is in Hawaii watching us live.
Oh, nice.
Actually.
Oh,
So we had 4 spit-covered wings.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was nice.
I just put more hot sauce on them.
That's it. It kills the germs from the.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, we went to go. There's a new. Is it new? Called the Whiskey Down Diner in
Yeah,
Farmingdale.
I've heard great things about that place.
So we went there, but it's not that large of a place, and they didn't have a table for 5 inside. But if you wanted to sit outside in 96-degree swamp heat, you could have sat outside.
No, thank you.
So we chose not to, and we said, okay, we're gonna go to another place, which was perfect timing because Samantha said, I don't like this place anyway, right in front of the hostess who was standing.
So we quickly fled.
So I'm
I
like,
was
well,
behind you guys.
so we bolted.
So all 5 Hirschmans are just causing a ruckus in Farmingdale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up and down Main Street.
I'm not really a ruckus causer. Anna's not. The other 3 tend to cause ruckuses. But it worked out.
You're a subtle ruckus.
Tell them
ruckus
about
causer.
the car
But
show.
then
I
we,
forced
but
you
then
to
we
go
wanted
to.
pickles.
Yeah.
No, you wanted a pickle. You
Okay,
you
so
go to
maybe
sit.
I only
Wait.
wanted pickles, and then he made like he was going to request the pickles, and then Natalie comes over and he just looks and points at me basically and says, "Wait, what is this? What do we need now?" So he couldn't even take ownership
I
over.
felt-
You full
No,
well
pickle.
what you needed.
He looks at
Yeah.
me. He just goes pickle.
Yeah.
Pickle, and like, he's pointing
Yeah.
at you.
I'm like, I don't know. I think she wants pickles. I don't know what it
Yeah,
is.
that's basically it. He's
what
afraid to
what a cowardly
anything.
way to do that.
What I was trying to explain to Stacy is I am cowardly during some situations, but there are other situations where I will speak up. And Max and Anna can attest to this. During our little Saratoga trip a few weeks ago, we went to a place to go karting, and go kart's not cheap. It's like $10 for a 5-minute session or whatever the case was. So we went, and like 3 minutes into the session, Anna's car exploded. Max was having to get pushed up a hill. They couldn't move me, and we were all pissed off. So we got off the thing eventually, got off the track, and the 3 knuckleheads that were working there, like, yeah, sometimes it happens, like, just fucking idiots,
Oh my God.
So I was like, no, it doesn't happen. Give us the $10 back for each ticket, $30, or give me 3 passes. They're like, no, we can't do that. And I'm like, no, you have to do that, otherwise there's going to be a problem. And then one lughead spoke to another lughead, and they wanted to give us 3 tickets back.
But no, Dad, you just took them off the table. You didn't even ask them for it.
Oh, I might have just stolen them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You leave out crucial information like that.
So again, if I feel that I'm getting ripped off, but like the chicken wing thing was like, how much more meat were we going to get on the other? It wasn't a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Next time it'll be 10 wings like that.
but I feel badly.
Exactly. You let them go one time.
That's it.
But you know what that is?
Mom complains about everything.
I feel right. Mom does complain about everything, but I feel badly for the young waitress. You know what I mean? Like
It's not
I
her
wasn't
fault.
blaming her. I wasn't mean to
I
her.
know,
It's
but it
not
just
her
And she
fault.
came
I
back and she
know.
was very nice and joked around. And then I
Yeah.
said to her that somebody should be beefing up the chicken wings without
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
realizing.
You have
that
corny
I was saying
jokes.
that I didn't realize I was even saying that. Beefing up the.
Put some steroids in
wings.
those.
Yeah.
But there's if you're in the kitchen, you see how skimpy these chicken wings are. Throw a couple extra on. You're not gonna
Right.
get, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yes, you're right, but it worked out in the end. We got the extra chicken wing,
Yeah.
and
Pickles.
and the family's here. So,
Exactly.
actually, there's a couple of things that we
So you
can
had
talk about.
24 ended up with 24 chicken wings, two full dozen, right?
No,
they
we
took
wound
back
up-
the sickly
Oh,
looking.
they
three.
took back the sickly
Oh, they
wings.
took 'em
But then we got an
Yeah.
extra one, so we got 20.
All right,
We got
let's-
21
let's get
wings.
Who
Yeah.
takes them back though?
I don't, I wasn't listening. I thought that myself, and I'm like, I'm not even bringing. If she doesn't say anything, meaning Stacy, that I'm not going to say it. But they should have left the punky wings
Yeah,
here.
because now I'm going in there after you, and I'm gonna get these skimpy wings.
Oh, you definitely had the skimpy wings. Yeah,
And I don't have the backbone to say anything.
right. But Carla would have done it. So
Carla will,
you're
yeah.
right.
She's very mean.
So
You could always phone a friend.
well, we did okay, and actually, it's good timing because it's something I wanted to bring up, and it involves Anna. So during the week, we've got a couple of pictures that I want Sally to post. The first one is Mike's aunt after the show last week said that I literally thought that your co-host was a guy that I've seen on Seinfeld. And this is the picture that she had sent
I'm
Mike.
trying to think of not Kramer.
So this is not a joke. This is really she doesn't have her glasses on apparently. So she thought I was this guy right here.
The dwarf.
Yeah, not Kramer. So basically, look at the picture here that Tally's going to post.
and it's gonna come up on here in a
Yeah,
minute.
it's up
You can
there
see
already.
here.
Yeah.
You could just talk.
Yeah. So that's who Sally thought I was. The little fella.
My Aunt Patty thought that was
Yeah.
thought that was your dad.
So
My aunt is like super proud of me. She's like, wow, he's with celebrities that were on.
Yeah.
Like she really thought.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I can see
I was gonna
it.
say I can.
Sorry,
I
I'm
get
not
it
married
with
to
the-
that guy instead.
You know
Does
what?
does
He's
that
short.
does that do anything for you, Stacey?
You know what? His hands are probably bigger than mine though. I have very tiny little hands.
He's got
so-
nubs.
He definitely.
Listen, he's not a terrible looking guy at all. He's pretty
No, he's a
handsome
good-looking
actually.
guy. Remember the dwarf girl he was with on the show? She was
Yeah,
hot, too.
yeah. We don't say dwarfs anymore, Mike.
he
But okay.
definitely-
What do you say?
Yeah.
midget, right?
No, I think you're supposed to say.
Yeah, you call them jockeys.
I think you say like little people. Isn't there a show like
little people.
Yeah.
You call them Hirschmans.
Maybe critters.
Virtually,
Yeah.
virtually
We're-
challenged.
we're little
Yeah.
people.
Call him Hirschman.
I'm
So,
virtually
so that was
challenged,
one picture.
He definitely has your mannerisms too.
He
though.
does. I kind of have. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that right now. I'm gonna do it.
I think you have that members only jacket too, no?
I do. I'm the last member. I'm the last member.
We got to do a promo for the show with Newman and the midget guy.
Oh yeah,
and that'd be us.
That would be good. But, so that I got a kick out of that. So that was one picture that I was sent. The other one, which is not as much levity around, but it's a super significant. Before you post it, let me kind of give a backdrop about it. So. Over the past few years, Anna, my middle daughter, has become super close friends with a family called the Brescia family, or Brescia. Is that how you actually say it? Is it Brescia or Brescia?
You just said the same thing twice.
I don't know. Anyway, so there are three girls. One of them is Max's age, so I don't know that one as well. But Olivia and Sophia are Anna's very, very close friends. They are phenomenal kids. As I've told their parents, they got great sense of humors, and sometimes teenagers don't always associate with adults well, but these kids are just terrific when they're at my house. I thoroughly enjoy them. I love the parents, and unfortunately, a few months ago, the mom Tina was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she's fighting a good fight, and she's doing well with the treatment. And Sal, her husband, sent me this picture the other day that Sally's gonna post in a second. Let me know when it's up there so I can talk about it.
You can just talk. It's up there now.
So
this TV's delayed, but not the
so
stream.
Certainly, listen, everyone, Mike knows especially how much I'm passionate about this show. You know that I drive you nuts. I drive Tony nuts. I drive Sally nuts. I probably drive my family nuts. The truth is, the future of this show, who knows? We don't know. I get frustrated. I expect us to be virally famous already, and I put a lot into it, and I just want it to be great. But this picture that was sent to me by Sal made me realize that regardless of what levels we reach with the show, this is the kind of thing that makes it worthwhile. This is a picture of Tina getting her treatment last Wednesday, and she's watching. You can see in her phone she's watching our show. And really cool. She had messaged me later on that day or the next day that the show helped her get through the treatment. So that sounds like kind of a dramatic story, but it's a true story. It's real deal.
I love hearing that.
You know what?
That's why we do this ultimately.
Yeah,
we do it for you people.
We do it for we just want to make people laugh. We're obviously both self-loving people who just want people to stroke our egos, but ultimately making people laugh is a big part of that. And if it could help someone like Tina, who we adore, get through a shitty treatment, then so be it. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that with you, and I did get clearance from Sal and from Tina that we were going to post it. So thank you guys for letting us do that. And for your next treatment, Tina, which I think is next Wednesday, I believe. Hopefully, we'll be able to get you through that one also.
Yeah, you can watch this episode or maybe even next Tuesday's episode.
Yeah. So yeah,
cool. Thank you guys so much. That really does mean a lot. That's really cool.
So thank you.
Everyone should listen to us while they're getting chemo.
Right. Now that's what we're gonna go to Sloan Kettering. We're just gonna wave the banner along. Just wave the Hershey.
Pass out tablets to everybody.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Speaking of banners, though, I would like to ask Anna. Anna goes to school nearby where our
I was
banner.
Just gonna say that.
What's it like to have a local celebrity as your father and have your friends?
I almost choked my water.
No, I get a picture sent to me probably like per day of the sign, multiple.
That's amazing.
Especially when it was first there, like when it was new, I would get like a ton every single morning.
Oh my god, that must be so.
It's nice seeing it every day too.
When Mark got it, I'm like, oh my god, that's huge, and your daughter's friends are gonna see that every single day. And
Mark's always watching.
But the best thing now is that
Dad's always watching.
So,
right?
but now the story changes a little bit because the dynamic has changed where some of her friends are sporting the merch. We have you saw that little Ava Barry posted a picture of Ava wearing the shirt earlier in the show.
Did you post
Anna's
the one of Frank and Kyle?
Frankie's wearing the shirt. Kyle's wearing the shirt. So now it's flipping the script a little bit.
Time for my people to wear the shirt, I think.
Right. So we're going to talk about that actually in a second. But before we do that, I don't even know. Maybe I sent it to you today or not. But I contacted Bonfire, the company that represents us, our merch agent, and I had explained to them that we've had some people tell me that they would definitely wear merch, except that they don't love the idea of wearing two huge heads on their chest. That's one of my head and one picture of your head. So there's a new line of merch out, as of today, we already got one purchase on it where it's just a little emblem in the top of the chest.
I mean, that's great, but I don't understand why anyone wouldn't want us as large as possible.
Well, Kristen Nocerino, whose birthday is today, is actually our friend Kristen Nocerino. She ordered herself a shirt.
Happy birthday.
So it's her birthday, and she came out very honest. She was, I'd wear one, but I don't want your heads on my chest. And ultimately, she went ahead and purchased a different one. So
Yeah, I still didn't get a sweatshirt. I only got a tank top.
yeah, I might have ordered
never
you a
wearing that merch.
sweatshirt yesterday. Actually.
Yeah, good.
Max said he's not wearing that merch.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Max.
not embarrassing.
Come on, Max. One of your basketball games, wear the Hershey and the Keegs show merch.
It's free advertisement.
Yeah.
So that leads
I'll
us
cut
to
off the banner.
maybe as we've gone through this situation where not really one of your family members or those million cousins and the Blakemans and all those people,
I know, yeah,
no one
exactly.
supported it. Maybe they didn't want. Maybe they were just waiting for the emblem.
Maybe they are, and I'm going to do a new blast tomorrow and tomorrow and Thursday.
Yeah.
And hopefully maybe one of my people will buy one after your people bought 50.
Well, so we have established that there's been a couple that have been mutual friends of ours, but we're waiting for Diane, Patty.
Especially my mom. Yeah, my mom's my biggest supporter. My Aunt Patty watches the show.
Yeah.
And my selfish girlfriend who I never want to see again.
Right.
I don't
Well,
know.
no, she kind of disdains both of us, so I don't blame her for not wanting to wear the shirt.
She's a curmudgeon. I hope I never see her.
No, I don't have a problem with that. The people that I don't even
What a
expect your
kind
dad,
shout-out.
your dad who won't even hug you on Christmas.
We love each other, though.
No, I understand that, but he's not going to wear a shirt with my head on it and yours. And
would
again,
never.
maybe the issue is that they don't want. Maybe your aunt and mom don't want my head on their chest. Maybe that's also the situation. So
I think they do.
Yeah.
If I got a mug for hot chocolate for Christmas
Oh.
with the Hershey and Keegs thing on it, I would smash it.
I thought it was like, I would drink
I
it.
thought you'd be like, I'd be so
Hey-o.
excited for that.
That was going a different
Oh,
direction.
wow.
in my head.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't see
It
that coming.
sounded
I was
very
like, oh, my
sincere.
boy.
For yeah, exactly.
So what do you think? Since we have the Hirschman family here, should we punch up Mama Keegs on the phone?
Let's punch up Mama Keegs.
What do you
But
think?
but
You want-
second
Okay,
of all,
sure.
But secondly, I was gonna say
Yes.
you know what? We should have an episode where we just see Max smashing our.
Oh yeah,
faces.
just smashing
I would
Hershey
like
and
that.
Keegs shit all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Spraying paintballs in our shirts.
There's a little place where you can throw glass and
Exactly. Yeah, like a smash house. They're
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
Oh, rage room.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you
I
actually
would bring
give
like
your
10 of
mom's
those
phone
there.
number?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're gonna call Mike's mom. She has no idea that we're calling. Does she have an idea
No,
that
she
we're
has no
calling?
idea.
All right. So Mike's mom has been on the show before.
Oh, there's somebody at the door.
Another person at the door. What the heck is going on now? Is my father back from the dead? Please
My
tell me.
goodness.
Oh, my
I knew you were going to say
I
that. I
wish.
was waiting for you to say that.
Dada?
Mark,
Daddy?
this is your life.
My mother can't even walk. How is this going to be the case? Is that Savia, my mother? What is going on here?
Oh, who could this possibly be?
I can't even imagine, and I'm frightened to hear. I'm
Can't
really
believe you
frightened
said
to hear.
Dada.
Papa Hirsch.
Oh my God, Daddy! I wish. We got Sally. Let's see what we got here.
Maybe it was
Let's see what we got. I still don't see anybody.
I don't
so
see anybody either, which is even more terrifying.
is there anyone coming in? If it's Tony, it's gonna be disappointment.
Nah, let's just
Somebody.
let's
Dad,
just keep
you
going
think
with the show.
Papa Hirsch would have worn the merch?
Oh my
Yeah.
God, he
Oh,
would have
man.
totally worn it.
I think he
would've
would have
worn
had
it.
one of every color.
He
Yeah.
would have
Exclusively.
so,
He would have wanted it
so
in
worn
bright
it.
orange.
I'm gonna take
That's
one
his
from your
favorite
collection
color.
and put it in the fire
Whoa,
while
that
we're
kid's-
making s'mores.
he's got a lot of anger, that kid.
Yeah.
Is there actually someone coming in, or just someone banging? Okay.
Oh,
So we're not going to call Mama Keegan just yet. We're going to wait
I guess we'll just wait a minute.
for Luke Slowwalker to come up to the.
Yeah, who is this? Why are they?
I don't
taking so long to
understand
get
what it
over
is. Is it, what
I
did
don't
you
know.
did you send the dogs here? Hazel?
here? Baby Hirschman.
Baby's on Hazel's back,
Oh
actually.
my God.
He's threw up a couple times and she's probably throwing up still.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Good podcast fodder, Max. Yeah.
We left it for him to clean up, actually.
Yeah.
Actually,
When he
no.
gets
Last
Hazel,
night.
while we let Hazel outside, she probably licked it up.
Wait, what is going on here?
Birthday music.
Okay.
Okay, come on in.
There she is. How dare we talk not nicely about her? Look at this. He said you were a curmudgeon. I don't know why.
I was just joking. I said
I never say anything like that. Never.
Happy birthday.
No. Wow. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Carl, did you make this?
Yes, you did.
I don't see my name on it.
I'll come back. I'll light it again.
Yeah.
Even though you guys are talking shit about me.
No,
I was
who else
saying-
is here?
I was
Juliana.
Hi, Juliana.
I was jokingly saying I never want to see her again, knowing that you were on your way.
Oh,
here.
because you didn't buy merch. That's why.
You
All right.
Merch.
You didn't buy her.
Merch.
You have Jetty merch on.
Yeah, you were CrossFit that
You remember
go to.
Stacy? You've met her before. And Samantha and Anna and Maxie and there's
Hi,
Paula.
That's
And then
Paula. That's my
Juliana.
significant other.
This is so exciting. All right, is someone going to sing?
Come,
I'm just
Lou.
going to blow this
Come,
shit out.
Lou.
What's going to happen?
Juliana, what are you doing? You haven't
Come on,
stopped
Lou.
talking yet, so.
It's birthday song time.
Come on,
Juliana Bear.
Birthday.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mark. Happy birthday to you.
Kids call you Mark.
I know they only call their real dad Dad. Thank you so much for this store-bought cake. I really appreciate it. My wishes have already come true, just as all six of you are sitting here.
Witches or wishes?
No wishes. All my wishes came true. There's one. There's another one.
He gave up on wishes.
Let's see.
Dad, look at all my friends are commenting.
Oh, really? I can't see where they comment. All right. Yes. Thank you very much. That was great.
aesthetic.
Are there more more
Christian.
surprises, or is that about it right now? I'm
I
hoping.
think that's
That's
it.
about it.
But
We could
I
give
can't
her-
handle it anymore. Why doesn't Juliana want to come in and say hello?
She's being weird.
Okay. This
Juliana,
was really
wanna come
nice.
say hi?
Carla, that was very sweet of you and Mike and Juliana and Stacy and Max
And
and,
the whole
Anna and
Herschman
Sam.
family.
Then Mike had nothing to do with this.
Nothing.
This is completely my
something
idea.
to do with it.
No.
It was
Who
so
bought the
sweet
cake?
of you.
Who did it? I was like,
Can we-
Mike, can
Can we eat the cake after the show?
Yeah,
Is that okay?
yeah, that's fine.
Caller,
my face
squeeze
during
more over that way if you don't mind. Yeah,
She wants you on
a little bit
camera.
more.
Aw.
More.
Yes, she is.
Good.
I'm blocking her.
No, you're not. I don't really. It doesn't make sense, but it doesn't make sense, but you're
This
not.
is so exciting.
Our whole families are here for us.
Wow, this is really great. I don't get surprised easily. This was definitely a surprise. Carla, Juliana, my family. My dad's not here. I was waiting.
I tried to get you down.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
No. Let me rest in peace.
When we did our other podcast, Tim Saliani brought his dad. He had little ashes in a locket. He had his father's ashes.
That's
Sprinkled
so
them on
sweet.
my head.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's interesting? Tim is in Hawaii right now.
Yeah.
And Max's bestie, Christian, is in Hawaii
Pop
right
and
now.
peanut.
Popping Peanuts is in Hawaii right now.
What's he going? Papa Peanut?
I think
Popping.
it's Popping Peanut.
Oh,
I'm not really
Popping
sure the
Peanut.
derivation
Yeah.
of it.
Why do you call him
right
that?
now.
Why do we call him Poppin' Peanut?
Because he's allergic to peanuts. And
That's the most savage nickname you can give him. Oh my
Max is
god,
funny.
I love Max.
Carla, we were just about to call Mama Keegs to take her to task about her lack of commitment to our merchandise campaign. How do you feel about that? Are you okay with us calling her to
You guys
harass
see
her?
what your merch looks like?
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
It looks like this, and it's awesome.
Well, I want to know. Tell me why because it's too big for certain people. Well,
For
today,
all the people.
no, not for all the people that
For
ordered.
all the
It's
people,
not.
you need like a little stylized something that can just go on like the corner.
It's done.
Like this.
Hold
see?
on.
Jetty.
Girlfriend.
No, I want a
Yeah.
picture of your two heads on my titty.
It's.
I just want a little
Great.
like Hershey and the
Is that what you guys
Keegs,
did
like,
today?
script.
Listen to me.
Yeah,
It's a
that is what we did today.
new merch that we rolled out. Okay.
Hey, this is
So-
Sally from the radio show. Can I put you on with Mike? Okay, hold on.
Mama Keegs, are you there?
Hi, Mom.
Hello, how are you?
Good,
Mama
good.
Keegs, this is Hershey.
Mark's dying to ask you a question.
So this is Hershey with the Keegs. Keegs being your son, who you obviously don't love anymore, and Hershey, it's me. You know it's my birthday eve, so I just want you to know that Carla came in with a cake, and Mike surprised me with my wife and my 3 kids being here as well. So we're all together right now. I just want to make sure you're aware of that, okay?
Well, that I'm aware of what?
That we're all here together. It's me and my wife and my kids and Juliana and Carla and we're calling to find out, and we want you to be honest, why you and your sister, who we know that you like the show, we know that you like Mike, whether you like me is in question, but we want to know the honest truth as to why you have not committed to Hershey and the Keegs merchandise yet. A shirt, a T-shirt, a hoodie, a tank top. Let's be honest. Tell me why.
This has been bothering Mark for
weeks.
No way. Would never.
Oh, I feel terrible. Oh my goodness.
Well, is it because you don't want a strange person's head on your chest like me? Is that why? Partially, you could be honest.
Yes, that's probably it. No, you know what? Honestly, I don't watch the show, and I shouldn't have looked at Michael's mother.
Can we rewind to the clip of him saying she's my biggest supporter?
my sister Grace, I hope she's listening tonight. I hope my sister Grace,
She's my biggest
when she was here on Sunday, she said, I feel bad that I don't watch Mike's podcast much because I don't understand it.
See, not only did my family not buy the merch, they don't even watch the show.
They talk about not watching the show.
But I promise
They actively discuss how they're not going to watch the show.
Wasn't there
I promise you I'm going to buy some merchandise.
Wait a second. Is there
You know
an
what? I
ad to
just
watch
wasn't
the
aware
show?
of it.
Yeah.
Negative.
And Michael doesn't come home and tell us that it's for sale. So he's probably the blame.
It's not for sale. We produce merch, but we're not selling it.
But last week, Aunt Patty and Uncle John were watching the show.
Okay, that's good. All right.
So listen, we did something today. We added a new line of merchandise. So if people decide that they're not comfortable wearing huge heads on their chest, we made a new line where it's just going to be a shrunken Mark and Mike head, and you can wear it on like your lapel area. So it's not.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, well, I knew I was getting this somewhere with something.
Yes, that's probably it. We cracked the code now.
Okay. All right.
I'll have to get that because God knows I don't need anything to enhance my chest anymore.
This will be a.
Thanks for that too, Mom.
This will be a non chest enhancer, so you can go. Mikey will show you, and by our show next week, we're expecting that you and at least one of your sisters has purchased even a T-shirt, a $20 T-shirt. We want to see support from the Keegan side now that the Hershey Maniacs have come out in full force.
You will get support from the Keegan family.
Okay.
Now tell me, hi, can Juliana hear me?
She's being a little bit shy.
She's a little
not coming into
shy.
the studio.
She's right outside of the studio. So
Juliana?
if you want us to relay a message to her, we can. That's up to you.
Juliana, Grammy
Tell her
Diane's on the radio.
Grammy loves her.
Joanna Grammy Diane says she loves you.
She's not in the mood.
Yeah, it's a little overwhelming in here. It's me, Mike, it's my wife and my kids, and they're
that's very nice, though.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah, so
All right, and Michael, does Michael know the end? He missed the end of the Elvis movie
I
tonight.
know. I went to see the Elvis movie. I had to cut out like 10 minutes.
did he live or no?
He lives.
What's that?
He lives. He lives a
He
long
dies.
life.
He died.
Oh man.
Did he go to the bathroom at the end of the movie?
Michael had to leave like 10 minutes before it ended.
Yeah, it was a very good movie.
Because he knows that if he was late here, I would have driven him absolutely up the wall for the next few months. We're gonna have to find a bootleg copy or have him hack it somewhere on a Fire Stick or something.
Exactly. So you can see the end.
Well, thank you for going on the air with us tonight. We're counting on you, and again, whether it's Gracie or Patty or Ronnie or Bobby or Ricky
Tony,
or Mike.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
You got it.
So, all
And
right.
maybe we'll even get Mario.
All right,
my
perfect.
Uncle Mario from
The
Maryland.
brother.
Perfect.
Dad.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you for calling
Thanks,
me,
Mama
guys.
Keegs. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Love you, Mom.
Have fun.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All the dance girls, the brushes, my whole group said they're watching.
They're watching.
They said
Hey,
they wanted a
girls.
special shout out.
They got the shout out. So Anna's
Hello,
dance crew, they're called the M's, what are they called? The Shimzes or something?
Yeah.
M-Cons, what is it called?
It's called Snaps.
Snaps.
Snap.
Anna has a group of
The
dancers called the Snaps. I thought they should have been called the Snap'ems, but
That's stupid though.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's Juliana. Can we get Juliana on
just
She's
camera?
here.
Hi, Juliana.
Where do we want to know where she's dancing? What kind of place?
Juliana dances. She goes. No, I'm not going to give the name of the place, but she does.
No, I want the address.
She does. She
Here's
does.
your schedule.
Yeah.
She does ballet. What's your favorite dance, Juliana? What's your favorite part of dance? All right, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
she's
Juliana, you're going to have
Just
cake
cut
with
out.
us in a second.
I think she likes the hip hop.
You know what? What time is it here? We're almost at the closing. I think we have a couple of things to promote before we go. We have... you're going to be where this weekend? You're somewhere.
Actually, nowhere this weekend. I'm going to see I'm taking my mom to go see Chrissy Metz from This Is Us
Oh,
at the
wow.
City Winery. Yeah,
Oh, that's going to be cool. I thought you were trying to hawk those tickets and sell them
I
online.
was because I thought I had Rod Stewart tickets for that day.
Okay.
And my Rod Stewart tickets are for next week.
Okay.
So I'm going to see Chrissy Metz,
You're also going to that with your mom.
and I'm also heterosexual. Yes.
And today you were on a date at the movie theater with your mom.
And the other day I went to bingo with my mom. Yes,
Yeah.
Carla.
I was just
Hey,
wondering.
you're the one that chose to date me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, so I have a very
Apparently
rare plug
so did
for
your mom.
myself.
And a plug for Mark Hirschman's got a plug. Let's hear where are you going.
Yeah, this doesn't happen that often, but I am choosing to make my long-expected return to the stage on Thursday night, main stage at the Governor's Comedy Club. There's an important fundraiser going on. What happened? 2 days from now, this Thursday, I'll be on stage here at Governor's. So anyone who's going to be coming for one of those fundraisers, I'll be there doing the best 10 minutes I can come up with for the first time in a couple of months. So we'll see you guys there.
Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll stop in.
Maybe you'll pop in also.
Maybe I'll pop in. Maybe I'll drop in and do a little celebrity guest set.
Okay.
Maybe Carl will pop in too.
Perfect. It's just what I wanted. Now with
Max popping in.
Max
I can
popping in.
Popping peanuts,
Max
popping
popping
in.
peanuts.
Hold on.
You
With
Dad,
only-
you're gonna pull up, right?
So I'm going to pull up to the Governor's
Yeah,
Comedy
everyone's
Club.
gonna pull up to
Well,
the
it's going to be lit.
2.5 weeks from now, not even. Let's get one last promo in tonight for your
Yes.
big show that we need to sell tickets for.
Yes, we're almost there. August 26th in the Giggle Room here at Governor's. I'm taping my live comedy special called Cap'n Murica.
Cap'n
And tickets
Murica.
are on sale at govs.com. August 26th in the Little Room. Come see my special taping.
All right, guys, you know where to go for those tickets. Thank you for listening, watching. Yes, Carla, what were you going to say?
Have anything to plug, Carla? Where are you going to be?
I don't know yet.
Maybe she'll
All right.
pop in on Thursday. Who knows?
Pop in on Thursday. And
Don't know.
follow Carla Hogerson. She's a comedian.
So thanks to our producer, Silly Sally. Thanks to my brother-in-arms, Mike Keegan,
Cooperiera.
for arranging these lovely surprises with my kids and my wife and Juliana and Carla and a cake. And thank you for listening. Make sure that you guys share. Make sure that you hit like, or what do you call smashing it? What is
Smash
it?
that like button.
Yeah, smash the like button.
It's freak.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
so my eyebrows are not on fleek. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow, and they will be, though. So, huh? All right, on that note, thanks for listening. Happy birthday, Eve, to me. I appreciate all you guys, and we will see you
Have
next
a
week.
blessed birthday, Mark.
Peace.
Love you guys. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Thank you guys for listening.
My headphones were
All right.
in the last 5 minutes.
Wow.
They didn't